Hello viewers, hope you are doing well. Today's concept is about past perfect. In this video, I will be explaining what is the structure of past perfect and how to change these sentences into negative, interrogative and negative interrogative and where you use past perfect. Watch till the end of the video. So this is Umaradu Mahapatra. Welcome back to my channel to get the concept clear. If you find this video informative and helpful and want to see more videos like this one, subscribe to my channel and press the notification icon so that you never miss an upload. Let's learn past perfect tense. In past perfect tense, verb is important, had plus B3. Okay, have verb, had plus B3. This is the verb here. Had plus B3 is the most important verb. And had agrees with all kinds of subjects. That means with all kinds of subjects we use had. I had arrived at the airport. Here had plus arrived, past perfect. You had beaten the duck. Had beaten. She had drunk the milk. Had drunk. We had laid the table. Had laid. They had helped the poor. Had helped. With all kinds of subjects, had agrees. Means with I we use had, with you had, she had, we had, they had. With singular and with plural had agrees. Then how we change the sentence into negative, right? So after auxiliary verb, this is auxiliary verb, this is main verb. After auxiliary verb, we use not. I had not arrived at the airport. You had not beaten the dog. She had not drunk the milk. We had not laid the table. They had not helped the poor. Okay? We know how to change the sentences into negative. Then how to change the sentences into interrogative? This is the auxiliary verb. You bring the auxiliary verb to the front. Had I arrived at the airport, all will be written. Only the interchange. You take had, then I. Had I arrived at the airport? Had you beaten the duck? Had she drunk the milk? Had we laid the table? Had they helped the poor? Okay. Then how to change the sentence into negative and interrogative? It became interrogative. You are not here just after the subject. Had I not arrived at the airport? Had you not beaten the duck? Had she not drunk the milk? Had we not laid the table? Had they not helped the poor? Okay? These sentences became what? Negative and interrogative. Another way also you can write, had I not arrived at the airport, also you can write in the contracted form, hadn't. Hadn't I arrived at the airport. In such way, airport. Right? Question mark. Had you not beaten the dog? In another way, hadn't we? Hadn't we? Hadn't you beaten the dog? That means negative interrogative can be written in two ways. One in the contracted form, another in the full form. After first auxiliary, then subject, then not. Okay? In such way you can write all. This is, had she not drunk the milk? Another way, hadn't she drunk the milk? Had we not laid the table? Hadn't we laid the table? Had they not helped the poor? Hadn't they helped the poor? Okay? So what is the structure of past perfect tense? Structure of a past perfect tense, subject plus had plus V3, subject plus had plus V3 plus object. Okay? Then negative sentence, subject plus hadn't, had not plus B3 plus object. Interrogative, you take had to the front, had plus subject plus B3 plus object. Negative interrogative, had plus subject plus not plus B3 plus object. Another way, hadn't plus subject plus B3 plus object. Let's learn where you use past perfect. We use past perfect when an action completed before a certain moment in the past. He had met his friend in the year 2007. Okay, in the past it happened. An action completed. That means which is the action? Action is meeting to someone. Completed. So this is expressed in past perfect. They had learnt Vedic math in his childhood. Which action completed here? Had completed. Had learnt. Okay. Learnt. Learning completed. Before a certain moment in the past. So you use past perfect. To describe two actions of past which took place around the same time. Two actions that took place around the same time, but which action completed earlier, that will be expressed in past perfect. What is that? The train had arrived when I came to the station. That happened in one time, same time. That means train came, I came. Okay? The train had arrived, I came. Both actions happened same time. But in between both actions, which action happened earlier, that will be expressed in past perfect. Which action earlier happened? Arrived. The train had arrived. So it will be expressed in past perfect. When I came to the station. Okay, my coming became late, but it happens earlier. The rain had stopped before you arrived. Two actions happened at the same time. One is rain stopped, another arrived. But in between two actions, which is the earlier action, that will be expressed in perfect, past perfect. Both actions of the past, but which action is the earlier action, that will be expressed in past perfect. The rain had stopped before you arrived. Arrived late, but had stopped. Okay, this is the earlier action, so it became had stopped. To show that something started in the past and continued up until another action in the past. Okay, both actions happened in the past, but first action continued, next first action continued until another action in the past. Understand? What is that? We had that car. Okay, that means we had owned that car. We had that car for 10 years before it broke down. Which action? In the another action happened, another action broke down. First action, we had that car. Okay, this had is past perfect form of have. Have, had. V3. Okay, had. We had that car. So it is what? First action is what? Had that car. Past perfect. They felt bad about selling the house because they had owned it for more than 30 years. Which action is the earlier action? And the action continued up to the second happened. Okay. The first action is they had owned. So it will be expressed in past perfect. Another action happened, they felt bad. Okay. About selling the house because they had owned it for more than 30 years. We use past perfect with adverbs always, only, never, ever, still, just, etc. The train had just left when I arrived at the station. Here expressed two actions, you remember, and with just, where you use just, there you use past perfect. The train had just left. And also you remember past perfect is used for the earlier action. He had always helped me before I asked him. With past perfect we use always, and for the earlier action we use past perfect. With such expressions means I knew that, I was sure that, I wasn't sure that. There you use past perfect, but that means such expressions followed by past perfect construction. I knew that his brother had gone to work overseas. I was sure that their birds had eaten my bananas. I was not sure that the snake had beaten him. Then the word after is normally followed by past perfect. We reached the station after the train had departed. This word after followed by past perfect structure. After the wheel had been read, there were joyous exclamations. After the word after followed by past perfect construction. This is past perfect passive structure. Okay, and you remember when two sentences joined, we are talking about two actions in the past. The earlier action must be past perfect. And after the word if only, wish, we use past perfect. If she had met me, I would have helped him. After if it comes conditional sentences. Okay, if she had met, they wish they had not seen. Wish after wish they had not seen, had seen, past perfect. I hope you got the concept clear. If you have any doubt, you can ask question in the comment section. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. If you dislike this video, put dislike. But do not forget to put a comment so that I can understand my teaching and I can do it better.